All right, thank you, everyone. We are going to move right into those award presentations. And along with Chad Wright on the stage with us to help hand out these awards, we would like to welcome Terry Hayes, the president and CEO of Tacoma Goodwill. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this year we have 2 awards that we are presenting to community partners for their extraordinary collaboration with us in providing critical community services. The Business Partner of the Year award goes to a company that is partnering with us to support our business needs and our mission needs within our very own community. And our 2013 winner is no stranger in this community. As a matter of fact, they are engaged in the development of this region, much as past recipients Home Depot, Rushforth Construction, Mountain Construction, and of course last year's honoree Columbia Bank. This year's recipient is helping to expand Goodwill's culinary program to meet an industry need for skilled artisans, and they have hired graduates from 3 training programs: barista, retail, and culinary. Ladies and gentlemen, today's recipient is Fred Meyer. Please turn your attention to the video screens.
Hey, how are you? What can I get for you?
Fred Meyer is a special business partner for Tacoma Goodwill because they do so much with us. They've hired people out of our barista program, out of our culinary skills program, and of course through our retail skills program as well.
Fred Meyer really understands Goodwill's mission. They really, truly have taken a vested interest in understanding who we are as a company and providing opportunities for our participants.
We've been very successful with people that have been trained as baristas there at the Milgard Center, as well as people that have been trained in a culinary arts program.
Katie Hale, a graduate of Goodwill's barista program, was hired by Fred Meyer to work in the Starbucks kiosk at the Puyallup store.
It's nice to feel responsible and like I have more responsibilities. And it's nice to get a paycheck every week.
A great example of how Fred Meyer has been there for us is they've come up with a creative solution for our program need.
Fred Meyer is now partnering with Tacoma Goodwill to develop a training program in cake decorating.
So we're hoping that at the point at which they've gone through the program, that those graduates will then be eligible for employment at Fred Meyer.
Both of our organizations are committed to supporting the communities in which we do our business.
Like they have with Fred Meyer, Tacoma Goodwill continually seeks out other local businesses to help find opportunities for training and job creation.
Partnerships are essential to the success of Goodwill. We have partners like Fred Meyer that have been with us for many years. They're there for us.
From the hiring of program participants to supporting and developing new training programs, Fred Meyer's relationship with Goodwill is a shining example of community commitment.
It's really a great, comprehensive, mutually beneficial partnership that we have with Fred Meyer.
We congratulate Fred Meyer as Goodwill's Business Partner of the Year.
And ladies and gentlemen, accepting the award for Fred Meyer is Regional Supervisor George Stein.
Chad, Terry, thank you very much for this award. Fred Meyer's partnership with Goodwill allows us to give back to the communities in which we do business. We're very appreciative of that opportunity. We have been able at Fred Meyer to hire some very eager, skilled graduates of your training programs. And the future looks bright as we anticipate hiring cake decorators from your new program. So again, thank you very much for this honor.
I volunteered to be the official cake decorator taster. I was first. You people are all second. All right. Thank you, George, and thank you, Fred Meyer. We appreciate that. Our Community Partner of the Year award goes to an organization that embraces the Goodwill mission and helps us expand our efforts to do so much, much more. Our past honorees have included Tacoma Rainiers, Tacoma Community College, KeyBank, and last year, the Employees Community Fund of Boeing Puget Sound. Well, this year, I am very pleased to announce the winner has helped Goodwill expand services for women and veterans, two very underserved groups that now have additional focus and emphasis. Our 2013 Community Partner of the Year is the Walmart Foundation. Please turn your attention to the video screen once again.
After a successful career in the military, Sean Lanigan's transition to civilian employment was more difficult than he had anticipated.
23 years in the Army, I didn't have to look for a job and found myself having to redefine who I was. And that was a difficult thing to do.
Helping veterans like Sean is one of the many ways Walmart gives back to our community.
We believe in operating globally, giving back locally, and strengthening the communities that we operate in.
You know, it's critical that we have a partnership like we have with Walmart. We share values with Walmart on getting people back to work.
Tacoma Goodwill is one of 3 agencies in the country selected to participate in Operation Good Jobs, a program funded by the Walmart Foundation to help veterans.
Operation Good Jobs is a holistic program for veterans, their wives, their spouses, and their children if they're old enough to work. It takes the veteran, their experiences, and it helps them to get out into the community to find employment.
Today, thanks to Operation Good Jobs, Sean is happily employed with Catholic Community Services, working as a case manager.
I wouldn't be there without Walmart support in Operation Good Jobs.
In addition to Operation Good Jobs, the Walmart Foundation provided a grant to Goodwill to serve women. The program, Beyond Jobs, is designed to train and connect women to careers and a better future.
Beyond Jobs program, it's very important because it helps us improve the lives of women and their families here at home. One of the long-term commitment that we have as a company and that parallels with Goodwill is empower women.
Walmart cares about getting people in this community back to work. We really appreciate their help.
Together, Tacoma Goodwill and Walmart are committed to providing people the tools they need for success.
We're really proud to be in partnership with Goodwill to strengthen our communities and help people reach their full potential and removing barriers to get them back to work.
We congratulate the Walmart Foundation as Goodwill's Community Partner of the Year.
And accepting the award for Community Partner of the Year, please welcome Walmart Market Manager Tom McReynolds.
Well, good morning, and thank you, Jeff. And it's an honor to be here. And before we get started, are you all ready to do the Walmart chair? I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm very proud to accept this Community Partner of the Year award. Throughout the next 5 years, on behalf of Walmart and Walmart Foundation, we're going to look for 1 million men and women returning home from the military. Many of these veterans will come home to face a great almost 10% unemployment in Tacoma alone. It's our hope that Walmart's commitment and partnership with Goodwill on Operation Good Jobs will help change that. For those of you that may not know a little about Operation Good Jobs, the program provides job training, interview techniques, resume editing, and community outreach, all with a personal touch. That personal touch is Mike Tassin. I'm shown in the video. Many of you know him or may not know him. He's a fantastic individual, a veteran himself. He mentors these trainees and prepares them in every way for success. And not only does he prepare the veterans, any employer would be lucky to have the veterans he mentors. At Walmart, we're also committed to serving veterans and women. As many of you may or may not know, starting Memorial Day, our company's launched a campaign to kick off to offer a job to any honorably discharged men or women within their first year of off active duty. And we project we're going to hire and train more than 100,000 people in the next 5 years. Tacoma Goodwill was selected along with 2 other branches in the nation to receive part of this $1 million grant to support the program. It's part of our $20 million commitment nationally. And we've set a goal of a 30-day hiring process for veterans from job application to placement. And we believe a vast majority will be placed within that time. So on behalf of Walmart, of my team, many who are represented here today, the 18,000 associates here in Washington, and our local stores, quick plug, new Tacoma store opening here midsummer. Thank you, Tacoma. Thank you to our veterans and women. And thank you, Goodwill, for being such a great partner as we continue to support our heroes and communities that we serve every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. It is my great pleasure now to introduce Terry Hayes. Terry came to Goodwill more than 11 years ago, and Goodwill has grown in those last 11 years from serving 1,200 people a year to over 9,000 this year. And Goodwill has grown from 14 retail stores to 31, soon to be 33 stores. Terry has built a great staff with the support of a very strong board, and together they have really, really made a difference in the lives of so many people. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Terry Hayes.
Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. It's absolutely delightful to see all of you here this morning. My congratulations to Fred Meyer for your wonderful partnership with us, and to the Walmart Foundation. We just couldn't be doing what we're doing in this community without both of those organizations. I want to thank our sponsors as well this morning. You're here with us each and every year. We appreciate your support very, very much. And today we're delighted to welcome Eric Greitens, our speaker. Eric's going to talk about inspiration and leadership. And as business and community leaders, you often inspire, and I know you lead. And as leaders, I know you give second chances. This morning, I want to talk about second chances because that's what Goodwill is all about. As Chad indicated, we repurpose merchandise and we sell it through our stores. And the merchandise lives another day. Those stores provide jobs for people with disabilities and other people with barriers to employment. And the stores give us the resources to fund job training services for so many people, particularly now in this era of declining government funding that traditionally has helped pay for job training services. So Goodwill gives people hope. Goodwill asks people to deal with the challenges in their lives, and then it gives them an opportunity to go back to work to support themselves and their families. When you think about it, second chances are pretty cool, aren't they? Second chances. You're playing basketball, you get a second free throw. You're at bat, you get a second swing, right? Some of you might have a second child. You've gone on a second date, right? You've gotten, maybe some have a second marriage. When you think about it, we've all been given a lot of second chances in our lives. This year, we'll give 9,000 people second chances through job training in 15 counties in both eastern and western Washington. And as Chad indicated, we'll place 2,200 people in jobs with over 800 local companies. Those are pretty great second chances, don't you think? I think so, absolutely. Goodwill couldn't do everything it's doing to help people without the support of you and of our communities. Your repurposed merchandise, your partnerships for job placement, and your contributions to our scholarship fund. For all of that, I thank you. I have been at Goodwill for the last 11 and a half years, and I have to tell you that in that time, we've never had to turn someone away. And I'm so grateful for that. I always want to be in that position, as you might imagine. So this morning, let me tell you about 4 developments for Goodwill, for our future, for the next 12 months, 24 months, in that time frame, to try and generate more support and more chances, second chances for people to go to work. First, we're looking at new retail models and services. You probably know we opened our first upscale boutique in the Proctor District called Blue, where we're selling designer merchandise and accessories. It's kind of fun, new concept for us, and it's going really, really well. So well, in fact, that this summer we're going to open a second Blue down in Olympia. And it's about a month away, I think, from opening at this point, maybe 2 months. Hopefully you got a chance to see the table for Blue out in the lobby. So a second opening in Olympia, and then we've got our eye on a third location for a third Blue in Pierce County just shortly thereafter. So those retail stores give us an opportunity to add jobs. Second, we are opening our 32nd retail store in June in South Tacoma. We're so excited to have this location just off the freeway and excited to be serving a new part of the Pierce County community. That store will mean 25 jobs for people going to work. That's what it's all about. Third, we're going to continue to expand our online sales business. I'm not sure everybody knows we sell merchandise online, but we do through a variety of platforms. You might recall the story about the Salvador Dali etching last winter that was donated to Goodwill at the Federal Way store. We're not sure who donated it or if they know they donated it, but it was a wonderful piece of art. And with all the publicity that that piece of art got with national exposure, I would tell you that it sold for over $21,000. Now, what's cool about that is that meant 15 more people got job training and a chance to go to work in this community. So that's a pretty special use of a great piece of art. And I would tell you we're going to continue to try and expand our online sales business and look for some valued treasures like that we can turn into jobs and job training to put people to work. And fourth, lastly, I would tell you that we're working on a business improvement process for the tail end of the resale cycle. We will be launching what we're calling a zero waste initiative that's designed to make sure that we're recycling just about everything that gets donated to Goodwill that we possibly can. So if products don't sell in our stores, and some products are donated that are frankly not good enough to sell, that we'll have a way of getting that merchandise reused, repurposed, no matter what. We're now doing this in the new Kent outlet store that we opened in January. And just last week, we relocated the Tacoma outlet over to Pine Street and have put that new business improvement process in place. Next year, we'll open an outlet in Thurston County and complete the transition for this Zero Waste Stream initiative. So that's pretty exciting. We're doing all we can to reduce our footprint on the environment. I do believe that Goodwill is the most efficient and beneficial way to recycle household goods in America. And within 24 months, we should be at near zero waste from the donation stream. Something to look forward to, given everything that people tend to donate to Goodwill. So with our business growth and our business improvement process, we should be able to generate additional resources to get people trained and to work. This morning, I would tell you the other way we can partner together is through contributions to our scholarship fund. I hope you will help us with that. As Chad indicated, every dollar raised today goes directly to scholarships for the kinds of people you have at your tables this morning, real people from our community who said, I want help, I need your help to go to work to support myself and my family. So this morning, I want to say thank you for all you do to help us make Goodwill so successful in serving people with disabilities and other people with barriers to employment. We couldn't do what we do without you. And next on our program, you get to meet 3 recipients of our awards this morning. 3 terrific ladies who are just primary examples of why we do what we do each and every day. So again, thank you, enjoy these awards, and thank you again for being here this morning.
Wonderful. Great job. Well, thank you, Terry. Inspirational and just great information as always. Now on stage with us to help us honor the individual award winners, we would like to welcome Dennis Joines of Columbia Bank, also a Goodwill board member. Thank you, Dennis, for being here with us. We're going to get started with the Michener Inspirational Award, named for the founder of Tacoma Goodwill, Reverend H.W. Michener. Now, this award goes to an individual who has persevered through tremendous hardships and has had to completely reinvent herself. She's an exceptional woman, Patrice Porter. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the video. Let's learn a little bit more about Patrice.
For almost 20 years, Patrice Porter worked side by side with her husband, operating their popular family restaurant. Then, tragedy struck.
My husband passed away suddenly on June 28, 2012. I found myself widowed with 5 teenage kids who'd, one getting ready to go to college. I had a house with the mortgage that was 3 months behind, no life insurance.
Keeping the restaurant going wasn't an option. And with a family to support, Patrice knew she had to begin a different career path as soon as possible.
At the time we met her, she was in that process of trying to find her way out of her situation to an opportunity where she could progress.
She was able to get past her grief and make some decisions about what she could do to take care of her family, and she decided that she needed to go back to work.
Patrice was told about an informational meeting at Goodwill and went to learn about the different training opportunities. Thanks to a scholarship provided by Goodwill's Dream Maker Society, she was able to enroll in the Retail Skills Program.
You learn all about retail, you learn about the Goodwill, you learn about what Goodwill does, you learn about sales, you learn everything about the industry, so you can take what you learn at Goodwill and you can actually go to another store, a department store.
As difficult as it was, Patrice never stopped believing in herself. And with the support of Goodwill, she's been able to move forward in her life towards a brighter future.
I just think she's really amazing, and I think she's an inspiration.
I don't know what I would have done. You know, I'd have lost my home. I really don't know. I would have just probably laid down and just cried. I just did what I had to do. I'm very, very grateful.
We congratulate Patrice Porter as Goodwill's Michener Inspirational Award winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Patrice Porter.
I just want to thank Goodwill for the opportunity. I want to thank Cheryl Call because she took a chance on me, believed I could, gave me the opportunity. I want to thank Julie and Teresa, the store in the Goodwill Tacoma store. Cheryl Tate, who when I got to the class, the retail skills class, she encouraged me, gave me confidence, made me want to go to class. I haven't been to class, any kind of school, college, in almost 30 years. And she made me look forward to it, helped me build my confidence. Julie, the store managers, gave me the opportunity to go on to the next level, and I appreciate that. Invaluable information, invaluable training they gave me. Not just that, my self-esteem, and not just that, helped me to be able to go through the grieving process. I'm just so grateful. What Goodwill does is such a great opportunity for people. You just learn about yourself, you build up yourself, you get to interact with other people, and they give you a future. They give you hope for your future to go on and gather yourself back up together and regain your confidence that you had in yourself from before, or sometimes, and to add on skills so you can go out and do what's next, what comes next. Thank you so much. I just did what I had to do. There's so many other people that did as much or more, I feel, than I did. But I so appreciate it. Thank you.